Thanks, Aaron. No pressure to make taxes fun, so thank you for that. Hi, everyone. It's nice to meet you. My name is Pierson Curtis, and I lead our marketing strategy for H&R Block's DIY online tax product. And I'm going to talk about how we leveraged full funnel marketing to disrupt the tax industry. But before I get into the fun details, we need to talk taxes. So within the tax industry, there's about 150 million tax filers each year. Over 50% of those file assisted, which means they use a CPA or a tax professional to file their taxes. And 46% file DIY, so they do taxes themselves through an online software. Some headwinds in the industry declined from 2022 to 2023. That's important because our goals went up and the industry is going down, which is always a challenge. And consumers tend to stick with what they know. A lot of you in the audience probably have filed the same tax method for years. So it is very challenging to dislodge a new customer to make them switch. Looking at H&R Block specifically, you can see the number up here in the top right. The H&R Block DIY product has less than 50% brand awareness. So the majority of customers don't even know we exist. That's great. And you can see in the bottom right, the bottom left, we are also not the biggest competitor in the DIY space, so we have a smaller slice of the pie. And last, but certainly not least, is the DIY business has been losing market share, so our slice of the pie has also been getting smaller. As we looked across the health of the business, the competitive landscape, and our future growth opportunities, we rallied around one goal, one ambition, and one objective, and that was to return to DIY market share growth. To do something we've never done before, we have to do things differently. And so we knew we had to be intentional and focused across 3 areas of the marketing funnel. The first area, in the upper funnel, we need to generate mass buzz and awareness. If the majority of customers don't even know we exist, we have to educate them and let them know we are a viable solution to their problem. In the mid-funnel, our goal was to boost consideration to prompt switching. Taxes can be a tough topic to talk about, so for success here for prompt switching, we need to make taxes more approachable, maybe a little fun even, and also address some of the barriers that consumers face when they do switch. And in the lower funnel, we had to optimize our performance marketing to focus on new client acquisition, and we also increased the velocity of our website testing. So now I'm going to talk about some details of each of these 3 strategic elements. Starting in the upper funnel with our creative platform and then TV investment. Our creative platform was designed around celebrating tax season. If you think about it, there's other seasons that are celebrated. You've got award season, holiday season. Everyone loves wedding season, unless you're paying for the wedding. Football season is even celebrated. But tax season tends to invoke a different set of emotions. But we don't have to just live in that paradigm. Why can't tax season be celebrated? So our whole creative platform was designed around celebrating tax season and leaning into that joy mindset. Our creative also needed to be punchy. We're off air for 8 months out of the year. So when January rolls around, we have to break through right away. And the way we did that, we had upfront messaging and also a very direct call to action, which I don't know if everyone can read it in the back, but our call to action, upload last year's return to switch. So very punchy and very direct. Potential consumer knows exactly the action we would like them to take. So armed with this new creative, we optimized our upper funnel investment to maximize our dollars in connected TV and streaming platforms. Those tend to skew towards a younger audience, which is our priority, Gen Z and other consumers who are newer to taxes. We were able to overperform our benchmarks and year-over-year performance in both reach and frequency. Another way we were able to overperform and continue that joy mindset was with Spotify. So we partnered with Spotify to curate a custom playlist that is jam-packed with happy, fun, uplifting songs that help create that positive association with tax season. In addition to the playlist, We also leveraged some unique capabilities on Spotify. They have mood-based targeting, so that gave us another optimization lever to target our audio, our display, and our video ads within that platform. Another tactic we leveraged in the upper funnel is we harnessed the power of sponsorships, and custom content to amplify our reach to the priority audiences, Gen Z and tax switchers. For example, we launched a TikTok hashtag challenge, which was a fun and lighthearted way to get our DIY product in front of an engaged audience and also kind of plant that seed that, hey, we are out here, we are a viable alternative to your current tax service. We also ran a YouTube masthead. You can see that in the bottom right. And the power behind this strategy was making sure the messaging and call to action were exactly the same as what was being displayed on TV. So it's consistent call to action. And this drove impressive scale for us. It was live for 1 or 2 days, and we were able to reach over 20% of all 18 to 34-year-olds. Okay, so those activities were based in the upper funnel, trying to generate that awareness and buzz. We're shifting now to the mid-funnel. And the goal of our mid-funnel tactics was to boost consideration and prompt switching. Influencers was a fantastic medium to help accomplish this. Influencer content tends to be longer form, it's more authentic, and it's a great way to educate potential clients about our DIY product. Now, switching taxes can be scary, but it's a little less scary when your favorite influencer shows you how to switch in 3 easy steps. So we found a lot of success with influencers to help make taxes more approachable and reduce some of the unease around switching that a client may face. This is my personal favorite slide. In addition to influencers on paid social, we also invested heavily in direct response ads, and I'll play 2 of those for you now.
Switch from TurboTax to H&R Block online, and tax season will feel just as good as all those other seasons, like award season.
You've always believed that I could switch to a better online tax service. And I did.
Upload last year's TurboTax return to switch to H&R Block.
Okay, one more.
Do your own taxes online with H&R Block, and tax season feels just as good as all those other seasons, like football season.
Simple returns, file free.
That is just good taxes right there.
Upload last year's TurboTax return to switch to H&R Block.
The beauty of this strategy is that the messaging, the call to action, the exact spots that were shown, the actors, the talent, et cetera, mirrored exactly what was happening in the upper funnel TV. So we have a consistent message from the upper funnel into the mid funnel. We also found success pairing the specific creative to specific audiences. So that football ad, for example, we targeted that to football fanatics on social platforms, and that outperformed the more general targeting. We also sharpened our paid social strategy by creating a custom landing page. So if any client or potential client clicked on one of our paid social ads, they went to a custom page that had the same messaging, call to action, in some cases even the same video, which really helped just reinforce the prompt switching goal. So now we are at the lower funnel part of our journey, and all that awareness we're generating, all that consideration, it has to be captured somehow. So in the lower funnel channels, and specifically paid search, to capture all that tax switching demand, we had to embrace a bold new strategy and really challenge our own assumptions about how we run paid search. We also found success with a more granular campaign structure that layered on our priority audiences. And as any good performance marketer knows, you have to test. So we did experiment with Performance Max and some of the bidding algorithms. The challenge with running tests like that is we have 4 months to make all our revenue, essentially. So testing things like that can be quite challenging sometimes because there's no next quarter. You have to find success immediately. Last but not least, in the affiliate program, we diversified our mix of partners to help cast a wider net and also incentivize switching. Our website was a critical component of our full funnel strategy. So all those lower funnel clicks, all that demand we're capturing, it has to go somewhere. And our website had the same message and call to action that a consumer was seeing in TV or on paid social or even in paid search. So one message, one call to action throughout the whole funnel. Our website also served as an educational platform to educate clients that you can switch in 3 easy steps. It's actually not that hard. Our product auto-populates a lot of your information, and it doesn't take more than a few minutes. And I need to give our web analytics team a shout out. We launched almost a landing page test a day. So there was rapid experimentation, constantly iterating on the best performing landing page messaging. So did any of this work? In the upper funnel, our goal was to increase awareness. We moved the awareness needle 2% for unaided awareness, which was an impressive move given such a short time window. We also saw a jump in favorability for our priority audiences. And from a business lens, Gen Z was the largest segment of new client growth, which was exactly what we were striving to achieve. We want to capture new clients when they first start thinking about taxes. Before they have to file taxes, a lot of customers don't even think about it. So we have this unique opportunity when someone is new to filing taxes to really capitalize and start our brand there. We were able to boost consideration in the mid-funnel, and we drove over 25 million video views a day over a 3-day period for the hashtag challenge. And the business saw overall client growth, with many of those clients switching from another tax preparer, so we were able to prompt that switching. And none of this would have been possible without our lower funnel channels. They drove a higher proportion of new clients year over year, and we were just, frankly, smarter and better with our lower funnel investment. But I know the burning question on everyone's mind, did we achieve our ambition? We had one goal, one objective, and we crushed it. We reversed a 4-year loss trend. We beat our internal goal by 50%, or as we like to say at H&R Block, we kicked some tax. Thank you.